Good evening to our viewers in the West, and thank you for joining us. We want to begin with severe storms that are impacting millions of Americans from coast to coast. Tonight, the San Francisco Bay Area is recovering from what's being called the strongest storm to hit the region in more than 25 years. Record rain, those howling winds and mudslides caused widespread damage from Southern California to the Pacific Northwest, knocking out power to more than 150,000 homes and businesses and shutting down major highways. At least 2 people were killed by a falling tree near Seattle. In the Midwest, a powerful tornado damaged buildings and knocked out power along the border between Illinois and Missouri. And tonight, millions in the East are bracing for a nor'easter that's expected to unleash 4 to 8 inches of rain and gusts up to 60 miles per hour. So we'll get the forecast in just a moment, but CBS's David Begnaud is going to lead us off in El Dorado Hills, California, just near Sacramento. Good evening, David.
Good evening, Nora. This is runoff from that record-breaking rainstorm running off into a reservoir just east of Sacramento that actually provides drinking water to people. Look, if you live in California and you deal with what seems like a never-ending drought, the sight and sound of this is really nice. That storm yesterday was so powerful, it was called a bomb cyclone. What blew through Northern California and much of the West this weekend is being described as epic, even historic. And here's what it left behind. A major rock slide covering a highway in Northern California. It could take days before that's cleared. Meanwhile, listen to these gale force winds ripping through the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. They even lifted up this semi-truck on one Bay Area bridge and literally moved it over. There were numerous trees uprooted. Tens of thousands of people were left without power and more than a foot of water in some places. All of that from an atmospheric river, as it's known, stretching all the way from the Hawaiian Islands, the darker spots showing the heaviest rainfall, with Northern California right in the bullseye. More than 5 inches of rain fell in the capital of Sacramento on Sunday, making it the wettest day on record. And more than 4 inches of rain fell in San Francisco. That made it the 4th highest one-day total ever recorded. And they've been tracking weather since the gold rush days. Still, there is at least one upside. California had a devastating fire season. The DIXIE fire north of Sacramento, the second largest fire in state history, had been burning since mid-July, scorching nearly 1 million acres and destroying more than 1,300 structures. Last night, finally, it was declared contained. Now, here's the reality check. That record-breaking storm was just a drop in the bucket when it comes to ending California's drought. And we came here to Folsom Lake just east of Sacramento to give you a sense of what we're talking about. Look at the marina, empty of boats and so dry you can practically walk through it. As you head toward the reservoir, which provides drinking water to people and water for farmers to grow crops, it's less than half full. We asked and they told us that it would take water from 7 more record-breaking storms just like the one we had yesterday. 7 more of those to get a place like Folsom Lake even close to normal. Nora?
That really puts it into perspective. CBS's David Begnaud, thank you.